Hey guys, how's it going? So let's do an AABB update. So I just want to be full disclosure and transparent with you guys. Besides the dividend that I got paid from AABB and the AABBG token, I currently don't own any shares in AABB. I sold it. I cut my losses because I was thinking that, the stock was good. I'll explain why I did it, but I was thinking that the stock was going to trade down to 10 cents. And I was wrong. The stock is actually, consolidating between 14 to 20 cents range. Could it still go to 10 cents? Yeah, anything's possible in the markets. So yeah, it's a possibility it could go to 10 cents. So I just want to be transparent with you guys. But if, I sold it out like a couple weeks ago. So I have to wait until sometime in June 12th or June 14th or something in order for me to buy back in. Hopefully the price doesn't go to like 30 cents or 40 cents by that time. If it does, great, awesome. You guys made a lot of money. Like I said, I'm not here to pump or dump the stock. I'm just here to disclose my information and my thoughts on the overall company. So first of all, I want to do the earnings report. So they came out with the earnings report for March 31st. This was published on May 17th at 1 o'clock. And we'll look at it right now. So let's go look. So let's go. Okay, so currently on the balance sheet, they have about $72 million of cash. So how did they get this cash on the balance sheet? They sold their mine. They sold their mine for $80 million, and then they used the cash to buy $30 million worth of gold. But they still have, so you could take this $30 million of gold plus the $72 million. That is about $100 million of just pure awesome. Like this is good asset, right? The gold and the cash is good asset. And then they also have about $1 million of digital currency. If they're still holding on to their digital currency, it's been worth a lot less because the fact that the cryptocurrency market has sold off significantly during that period. And so they have a total asset of $106 million. They have a total liability of $1 million. So they don't have any liabilities. So if you're thinking this company is going to go bankrupt, they are not going to go bankrupt. But, since they sold off their mine, they are no longer going to generate any revenues. Not until they get their new mine up. But even if they do get their new mine up, their goal is not to be mining for revenue. Their goal is to mine for gold. So they're going to mine and build up their gold position so they can increase the value of the AABBG token. So if you look moving forward, the gold bulletins are going to increase, but their revenues, this company is not going to have any revenues unless they are going to include revenues like transaction fees for the new currency exchange when it does happen. So expect next quarter to be like zero revenue of generation. So you could value the company at fair value at $100 million. $100 million would be like fair value. What would be, $100 million market cap? It would be about 5 cents. Will the stock go to 5 cents? If the stock market crash happened, yeah, absolutely. But at 5 cents, this stock is a complete bargain because you have to look at the outstanding shares. They have about 2 billion outstanding shares. At 5 cents, this company would be valued at $100 million. That means that the balance sheet would be equivalent to the entire market cap of the company. So 5 cents would be an absolute steal. 10 cents is a bargain. 15 cents is fair value. Anything above that would be pricing in future growth. So like 20 cents, 25, 30, the market is pricing in future growth. But I also think that the crypto market being volatile right now makes AABB kind of a dangerous investment. But again, you know, like I said, if big money and retail investors want to pump the stock to the moon, then they'll go to the moon. Like, I can't control that. And if gold continues to rise higher and higher and higher, then I guess AABB will probably rise higher and higher. But who really knows at the end of the day? So this news right here will kind of piss me off a little bit, because when I saw this news, I was like, okay, you know what? I think I should, like, you know, sell at a loss, take, you know, for tax purposes, and then wait for another entry point. I have to wait a month. We'll see what happens within the month. But I won't buy at 20 cents. I will only buy at 15 cents. So if the stock doesn't go back down to 15 cents, then I guess I won't be a shareholder anymore. But if it goes to 15 cents, by the time I have the ability to buy it again, I will buy back in again. But for now, I have to wait. I have to wait a month. But we'll see. Only time will tell. So this press release actually kind of pissed me off, because my assumption was we were going around May 11th, we were going to be able to, you know, do trading on the AABB wallet. But now they're saying that, you know, the development is under development. My assumption was they were supposed to let us do it now, and then they're going to release updates along the way. But they're saying that you won't be able to do any, like, they won't become a proper exchange until, like, I think the date was on here, mid-August. So plan for path testing in mid-August, and the live exchange launch expected early September. So between August to September, you know, that's a long time. That's like August is like July. August would be a long time from now. You know, August is, you know, 3 months here, and then they're not gonna plan to launch until early September. But again, I've seen this multiple times where they promise something and it always gets delayed. So I wouldn't hold my breath for for an early September launch, because, you know, many companies make a lot of promises and sometimes they underdeliver. But eventually the exchange will come out, and maybe the stock price will reflect positively on that. No idea at the end of the day, so we'll see what happens. But I do want to buy back in. I'm hoping for, you know, the stock price to go down to 15 cents or lower, maybe 14, 13, maybe even 10 cents. If it can hit 10 cents, I would be very, very happy. But I have to wait until about May 14th before I can start buying back in again. I mean, June 14th before I can buy back in again. So I gotta wait for a while. We'll see. So we'll see where the stock price goes. But I just want to be full transparent with you that I currently don't own any shares besides the dividend. So we'll see what happens. But want to be transparent. But their earnings are pretty good, and right now Bitcoin is kind of a concern because it's kind of volatile to the downside. It today went all the way down to 30-something thousand, 33,729, but it's bouncing back right now. If Bitcoin goes to 20,000, I wonder how that's going to reflect on AABB. Just saying, I don't know if Bitcoin will go to 20,000. I'm just saying, if it goes down to 20,000, what will happen to AABB? Nobody really knows at the end of the day. Dogecoin also. Like, like I said, I really don't think, you know, retail investors control Bitcoin or Dogecoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, because they all act the same. They all have a crash and they all bounce back at the same time. I don't think retail investors are going to be like, all have the same mindset, but like, I'm going to buy all of the cryptocurrency all at the same time, all like 1 million or 2 million retail investors just all thinking the same way. I just don't see that happening, right? I see maybe a retail investor be like, oh, I'll buy some Cardano, maybe I'll buy some Bitcoin, maybe I'll buy some Ethereum, but like one at a time, not all the cryptocurrency at once. I think robots are the ones that are controlling this. I think institutions are the ones that controls the robot, and the robots are programmed by the institutions to buy a group of cryptocurrency all at once, instead of just buying one cryptocurrency, you know, and pumping this one, you know, selling off this one. So that's what I think is happening right now in the cryptocurrency market. It's being manipulated by big institutions and the robots. So if Bitcoin continues to further decline, it could affect AABB stock. Don't know, but you know, if you're a shareholder, I hope you all the best. I hope it goes back to 50 cents, and I hope you make a lot of money. I took a gamble, and it may pay off. It may not. Only time will really tell. So anyways, yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day.